Hello, Rodrigo. Welcome. I turned the microphone on now. Sorry for the delay. Apparently, Twitch got disconnected from my PlayStation, and I had to navigate like 5 different layers of security. So that was fun. But now, here we are for our first session of Elden Ring by committee. Not really a point in retaking my lines. This is live. So, I'm just going to run down the guidelines real quick. You can see these below the stream in your chat window, or in your Twitch window. Number 1, the chat is in charge. If you have something you want me to do, just shout it out. But remember, everyone gets a say, and your fellow voting members can override your suggestion. Be sure to make your voice heard when an idea is on the floor. Number 2, keep it civil. We're all colleagues in this highly serious and professional endeavor. So let's try to keep our heads. Number 3, remember that chat can be laggy, so I may miss a request or suggestion here and there in the heat of the moment. I apologize in advance. Number 4, I'll give most suggestions my best shot, but I am no Lobos Jr. If I'm getting clearly and summarily wrecked, I may call for a change of direction. Hello, Eli. Similarly, I am no Patty Stardust. Don't expect me to one-bro this, or say dump all my runes into boiled prawns instead of levels. You know who you are. Number 5, this stream should be considered a full spoiler venue. If you want to talk about late-game items, tactics, deep lore, feel free. It's just going to be hard to avoid that with this kind of structure. Number 6, this is also a fundraising stream. I am currently trying to navigate America's miserable disability system, and I need to keep the lights on and get rent paid, so anything you can toss my way is deeply appreciated. Donation links should appear below the stream or in the About section. And number 7, I'm going to try and stream regularly, but as mentioned, I'm dealing with a disability that makes it hard for me to know when I'll be functional and when I won't. Best way to know when the stream is live is to just turn on notifications for this channel. Now, let's get started. How's audio for everybody? Good. Also, I suppose, as we're getting started, the first decision that's up to the committee is whether or not we're going to skip any cutscenes, so shout out if you want to skip or play. I'm doing okay. It's a weird situation. It's very weird. Hard to define.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Oh, hey, Zomb. We will play this cutscene.
The great Elden Ring.
There's a lot to be revealed in this scene if you've played the game to the end. Even in just the last couple shots was a surprising reveal that no one really noticed until they got there. There's our girl.
Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere.
It is very good.
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Is there any strong speculation or confirmation as to who is narrating this cutscene?
Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden.
Yeah, there's like several very weird reveals just in this opening. Like this?
The mad taint of their
you go so long without knowing who
strength
either of those people are.
triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose.
Good to know. Hey, Bill. Welcome.
A war leading to abandonment, by the greater will. Oh, rise now.
Well, that's an interesting take.
Ye tarnished, ye dead, who yet live.
He is kind of our boss in a certain sense.
The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
That is such a great delivery.
Oralu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung
I
eater,
love how he just starts to lose it.
and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing.
Just laying in a bit of ears.
And one other, whom grace would again bless,
Yeah, you know it.
a tarnished of no renown.
Gonna get some renown.
Cross
Buddy.
fall to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
We got the ring. All right. Friends, meet our ostensible hero, the camel. Yeah, I don't need that. Thank you. There we are. Lord is one of those words that, like, when it's used as a title, if you're sort of fudging it, can be either gender. A lot of titles are like that in English. All right. Let's get our wizened fingers so that we can leave some messages. What do we have? Let's see what we've got before we head immediately out. We have one club and one Shabriri's Woe. And that's it. Might as well two-hand it. And so we emerge. Boy, people done got fucked up here already. All right. How does this thing swing anyway? That's pretty zippy. So here we approach the first boss fight. I would say, do you think I should win this or not? But I probably won't. Do you want me to give it an effort or just let it happen? give it a go. I have a block. Hello, America. How's it going? Everything cool? Nope, not cool. I think that's the first time I've ever actually watched this guy jump in. Ooh. Oh, this isn't going well. No. For the record, that was trying. Yeah, I did not expect that to be a killing scream. As you may notice, I do have chat visible on screen, which I don't normally do, so that I can be sure to see everything more or less at the same time as everyone else to try and keep the votes and suggestions as equitable as possible. You know what? I've changed my mind. I think that the opening scene narrator is Torrent. I think that's what Torrent sounds like.
Don't worry, Torrent.
He does seem to be the only person who actually knows what's going on.
We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Some stuff. Let's put this stuff over here. That's where I keep these things. So, down or forward? Down or forward? One vote for down. This guy also votes down, so. Follow-up question, as we enter the tutorial zone, would you like me to follow the instructions or just smash everything? One vote for smash. Oh, club works. One vote for speed run. 2 votes for pure smash. Not much I can do about this situation. Okay. Oh yeah, guy? Don't. Okay. So we fell. No big deal. No big. What is the skill on this club anyway? Barbaric Roar. Eh. Anybody get a lot of use out of the roars? Yeah, I'll break your stance, buddy. Oop! America. Here we go. Soldier of Godric. Whoops. There we go. That's the way we came in, isn't it? This is the way we go out. Strength. And so we proceed forward. We have 0 stone sword keys, so this is not currently a concern. Up we go. Sure. Friends, the world. Alright, let's do a little bit of housekeeping now that we have entered the Lands Between proper. We're going to go down to multiplayer, so I know all that. And we're going to add a password. We are going to make it the camel for this stream. If anyone wants to join up, trade messages, I'll make an effort to like any reasonable messages from the group. There's Vare. Would you all like to talk to Vare? I'm 90% sure he's the one who killed our maiden back at the first church. It is also, of course, on the table to attempt to kill Vare. I don't think that will go well, but if you want me to try it, I'll try it. Alright, we'll just have a little chat. I do love his voice performance.
For the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Yeah, how would you know that, bud? Huh? How would you know?
Of runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare.
Mm-hmm.
Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff.
That castle?
The home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Drafted. It's time you set off, I should think. To
It
Castle
is.
Stormvale
Thank you, Vare.
on the cliff, where Grace would guide you.
I mean, we'll see if that's
you
where we're
seek
going.
the Elden Ring,
We really have to consult with the committee.
you are.
I'm not maidenless, I have a committee. Hug Vare, huh? What's the closest thing we have to a... I think that's as close as we get to a hug, Bill. So, the question, I suppose, is, where to now? And turn on summoning pools as we go, unless anybody stops me. Should really get some maps so that I can point to things on them. So, we could go this way, down towards the lake, this way towards the church, down towards the sea. There's some bats. There's a golden man on a horse. I will avoid the golden man on the horse unless otherwise instructed. Some sheep. Some lovely corpses. Sometimes these guys make noise and sometimes they don't. I haven't really figured out when yet. I'm not going to stand here at this exact moment. Alright, let me tag this and then we'll go attempt to hug the horseman. To do that, let's put hug in one of the few gestures that I know reliably how to do. It doesn't seem like he wanted the hug. That does not seem like a strategy that he appreciates. I don't think I have the hug harder emote yet. Let's see if we can quietly get our shit back. Alright, so we do have 592 runes that we could spend with our friend Kale here, if we would like to do that. I grab the smithing stone.
You're tarnished. I can see it. But I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Would anyone like me to purchase anything? You have throwing daggers, telescope, for calling finger remedies, those will be pretty easy to get, cracked pots, crafting kit, bolts, arrows, for weapons we do not have, missionaries cookbook, nomadic warriors cookbooks. Vote for the crafting kit. I do like that if you toggle the display, you can see what these sell. Okay, strong calls for the crafting kit. leaving us with enough money for a torch, these notes that I do know the contents of, or some throwing daggers. We have 1 vote for torch. Torch it shall be.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Actually, unless anyone objects, we'll pop through Kali's dialogue.
People, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. Goodbye for now.
I do think it's interesting for all the lore implications about Kali and his people that their back scratcher fiddle bows all seem to have 5 fingers. Wonder what's up with that. We got a crafting kit. Anything we should craft? We can make rowa raisins and rowa raisins. Now, of course, we can proceed west down to the sea. We can go north. I know that there's a catacomb over here, wolf cave over here. Oh, not that far. I'm zoomed out. Over here-ish. There's a little pond with some squirts. And of course, we have bats over here. And then down south to the lake. All roads are open. Meanwhile, I'm going to just bludgeon some dudes whilst the votes are out. Okay, I'll try blocking. It is a pretty effective little club, I will give it that. While we're here, let's tag the Grace, whether or not we actually choose to engage further. Look, I can't control to which vice-based jail they go upon their bludgeoning. It is nice to light roll, though, isn't it? Here, of course, we have the Gateside Ruins. We can attempt to go through here. I know there are some lovely items to be had. We could theoretically attempt to go through the gate. We could head south, towards the Weeping Peninsula, or all that crap that's over to the west. All the way over to Caelid, even, if we so chose. I'm not going to beat up that chinchilla. That seems mean. That's true. We can hug a chinchilla, I think. Hey, buddy. Don't come back. Oh, come here. Come here. A chinchilla is a good animal to hug. If you have the opportunity, I do definitely endorse. Yeah, I'm also very curious about, like, the fact that they specifically name the Newman and give you the option, but so far have not said anything about them. They do take dirt baths. It's very cute. They hop into a little whatever receptacle you have and then just do a big old shimmy. Does fill your house with fine white powder, but you know. Oops. We got some thin beast bones. You know, I don't think I've ever seen these guys' big hammer turn up anywhere. They have a really great hammer that I've never found. I'm gonna sneak down here unless anyone stops me. Storm Stomp, Whetstone Knife. Yes. You know what? I don't need to charge into that just yet. Again, unless anyone wants me to. Oops. On the other hand, I did just wake this guy up. You want a piece of this? Peace. I do like the low stance with the club where it's just like out. Like you clearly have an intent to cause trouble. Oops. Double oops. Okay. That didn't work. But none of you stopped me. So it's a shared failure. Alright. Let's remedy that situation. Oop. Nope, that didn't work either. Turns out that doing this nude and shieldless is slightly trickier than rolling through with, say, a large shield or magic, which is what I have done before. So, unless there are any objections, what I will do is grab our runes and go over to that site of grace and open up several more options for us. Time for a person to say some very weird things.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
So I know some people have mentioned that her eye marking has 3 fingers, reminiscent to another faction in the game. It does also strike me as being very much like a bird's talon, which makes me wonder if it has some connection to Stormveil. It's a thing I've been wondering.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
Not maidenless, I have a committee.
I can play the role of maiden,
Weird thing to say.
turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
So, it is before us to accept or refuse. I know from having checked a couple of YouTubes that refusing doesn't really do anything interesting, but I will if you want. We are voting accept. Here we go.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
You bequeath. It's an interesting verb.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Now we are
Shall I
currently...
turn your runes
Oh,
to
right.
strength? Let my hand rest upon you.
I'm guessing that we currently do not have enough runes for a level. We do not.
Your thoughts.
So that's not a thing to worry about. I don't think we have any flask upgrade materials or spells. We do have an Ash of War. So if we wanted to, we could put Storm Stomp on our club. Or on our torch, I suppose. Those are options that we have. Or we could pass time, if we really felt like it. Or we could get back to murdering these fools. Or doing something else. We will put our horse in the place where I happen to believe a horse go. And then maybe a touch of light murder. Great sword. It's great. Oops. Let's not wake up that guy just yet. Up. Flail. Oops. That was the wrong flask. Okay. Let's wake up this nice little site of grace over here. So now we do have enough runes for a level. If anyone would like me to spend those runes on a level of something, feel free to let me know. Actually, let me see. Let us see what the stats are on this longsword. This longsword is strength 16. We cannot use that. The flail is dex 18. We cannot use that either. I'm going to take this thing off the bar. So if there are no objections, I might spend these runes on a point of vigor. Or strength. Maybe one of those. But it can go anywhere you like. Strength, 1 point, 1 vote for strength. One vote for strength. Give it a few more moments. Strength or vigor. But strength was the first suggestion. Another vote for strength. There we go. Boom. All right. So again, feel free to call out any direction, action, any type of thing that you would like us to do. In the meantime, I'll do a little meandering, maybe swat some fellas. Of course, I realize that there's a good chance we will walk into the night cavalry going this way. Also, a British person is talking to us.
You? Yeah, you there. Stop pretending you can't see me.
You want me to talk to this bush? I can talk to this bush.
Why won't anyone look me in the eye? I'm not that ugly, am I?
We'll talk to the bush.
What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a
Yeah, I do like to
tree.
politely roll into the bush.
Breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok.
Hey,
I
Bok.
was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
We hug the bush. a good fellow.
Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Mushroom. Oh, that's 10 mushrooms.
Or
It's kind of a lot of
if
mushrooms.
you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
So now we have our first NPC quest. All right, welcome, eggs. Ready to roll with some shrimp. It's a bit of a hike for shrimp, but I could get us there if you really want to. I mean, I could try. I am, as you will note, nude and wielding a club. So, but we do now have the option. I mean, we always had the option. We do now have the impetus to go and check out Bach's old stomping grounds of the Seaside Cave. Alright, so we do have some votes for Crab. I can try to make a beeline for Crab. That is an option. One vote for the peninsula, southward. And one vote, of course, for Crab to the north. Alright, the Weeping Peninsula has some fans. How we doing, club? Bad. Doing bad. Okay, there we go. Just want to get a swat in. I did not mean to dismount the horse. And now we're going to book it. Hey fellas, I believe these guys are escorting a battle axe. I think that's their thing. Let me know if you want me to try and take down the weeping or the night cavalry. It will not work, but I will try. Blow your horn somewhere else. We just tag this Grace on our way down. We didn't get anything for runes in there? Okay. Alright. Now, back toward the peninsula. Every jail up there. I know that. Ah, I didn't pick it up. Well, it's alright. We have arrived at the Weeping Peninsula. Here we have, of course, its lovely signature corpses.
Hello? Is somebody there?
Hello, Arena.
Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Arena. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but
He went
decided
out?
himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle? My soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe.
Deliver the letter or refuse? This is the question before us. For this nice lady, who is, as far as anyone can tell, doomed to die. If there are no votes, we will deliver the letter.
Thank you. Dearly. Then please, take this. Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please. Please, if you would, you can be stubborn.
All right.
Please, if you can be stubborn.
I just want to see how someone died over here. Just fighting. Okay. And so we descend into the Weeping Peninsula. I don't know if I've ever been up there. Can you get up there? Curious. Yeah, oh, that must be by the watchtower up there. So, here we have some guys. I can attempt to murder all the guys, or I can book it through, preferably on a horse. Or sneak around. I could sneak. Sneak, sneak. Morning Star. The Morning Star is very good. But I believe we also still need more strength to use it. I could have sworn there was another dog over here. Going to avoid the giant unless otherwise instructed. Ow. Oh, there's the dog. Whoa. Shit. Well. We knew that failure was always an option. Alright, let's see if we can do a better job on the second attempt. There you are, other dog. Why couldn't I find you before? Okay, that's better. Oops, got 3 of them. Okay, we're not going to screw around quite that much. Well, we are, again, running around with no armor and a club that has not been upgraded at all. Okay. Things have cooled down a little bit. It's a little bit more peaceful. I never quite know. Okay, well there's the grace that's over there. Let's go tag that. We are able to level up if we so choose, or we are right by this lovely merchant. So we do have options. Call them out as you would like. Let's see what our options are over here. We have some smithing stones. We have a cracked pot, stone sword key that we can't afford, armor that we can't afford, a note about demi-human mobs, a shield. Wouldn't hurt to have a shield, I'm just saying. Bastard sword we can't use or afford. Crossbow we can't use or afford. Arrows, kukris. Crimson Amber Medallion. Although our standing order is for strength. And so, if there are no counter-offers, we'll grab a point of strength. Alright, strength it is. Now, here on the Weeping Peninsula, we can travel south to Castle Morn, or its weird poison swamp. We can head up to the Ailing Village. We can swing around to all of the stuff that is off to the west. We can go down to the, what do you call it, ruins? Demi-human ruins. No, or we can go up to the rise that's up there and the other whatnot things. I think there's the turtle shield is up on that tower. You could get a turtle shield. Could try to murder a bird and fail. Oh yeah, this is what's over here. I don't think I've ever actually gone out onto this faux bridge. It contains absolutely nothing of interest. There's this bit that goes up to over here. I didn't know you could go this way. You can. Yeah, what do you know? So, here's a little cave indicator. So there's a cave down there. Over here is a field of gravity worshippers who I don't really want to screw with, unless, of course, it is called for by the committee. Somewhere around here, there's an owl. Let's take the grace that's over there. While we're up here. Oh, exodes for map piece, which makes sense. So let me just check in over here. And then we will head to the map piece. Where's the... yeah, there. Right here, right here. Alright. Let's get us a map. And not get murdered by a large gentleman. Map acquired! Oh, we could also get a golden seed over here, which I will do unless someone stops me. No, not quite up here. Where is it? Down there. Oops, that was pretty close, huh? Okay, horse. Come on. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we have a map. Which we cannot open because someone is still trying to kill us. Alright. So, here we are on the Weeping Peninsula. There's a rise up here. There's a cave over here. There's a murdery gravity cult over here. There's a little tower we can sneak up to. Ailing Village. There's a cave down here, which I think we get to by going through that way. Of course, minor Erd tree. A church. Ruins. Church. Swamp. Everjail. Shack? I think that's more or less where those are. Teleportation tower. Sneak tower. Sounds cool. Which tower is the sneak tower? You mean this one up here? Well, anything I do is technically no scope because there's not a scope for the club. The 360 club scope. That's how that works. Okay, so which tower were you thinking? There's a lot of towerish things. The Rise, the one with the shield, the castle, or the teleportation tower. Ah, okay. Let's go and see if we can get us a turtle shield. Boing. Good work, horse. Great turtle shell. Can we use a great turtle shell? We can. Not. Can? Yes. That's weird. It says strength 14, but it doesn't actually tell us we can't use it. Interesting. I wonder exactly what it means to use a shield you can't quite use. Should we try? It is pretty cool. You can shove people with it. Alright. Now, to get down, we can go down that way. We can break a bunch of shit, make a lot of noise. Is that the only way we can go down? Maybe not with a horse. Oop. Okay. So I did at one point get onto the broken portion of the wall that sticks out down there. I guess it wasn't by jumping that way. It's interesting because it does look like there's open space inside it, but there does not appear to be any way to get in. Yeah, that part of the tower is all about the horse jump. Alright, do you want some 360s? Where should we accomplish them? Up in the village? Around the far side? Is there anything in this coffin carriage? I don't think there is. I think it's buried. Is this actually just a chunk of ruin? This is ruin, not carriage. And it's just got basic ruin fragments. Get 360 some rats. I know there's some rats I can find. You're not a rat, you're a chinchilla. I'm not going to kill you. That's rude. Oh look! Glowing red human eyeball. Laying upon the ground. Ooh, okay, that was not as successful. 360. That worked. There we go. I would say we fairly 360'd those rats. If one adopts a very generous definition. Oh, you want me to eat the mysterious eyeball. Is that an option? I doubt it, but we can look. Yes, that's my inventory, I know. Yellow ember. An ember taken from the eye socket of a corpse. A sign that the deceased suffered from the flame of frenzy. This grape has ripened and burst. I love the extremely fucked up grape analogies. It doesn't want to let us use it, though. There's not a use grape option. And I don't think we currently have the crafting recipe for a compote. Grape compote. What's up, roof? Nothing here. Okay. So, the island awaits. Or the peninsula, I suppose. Well, actually, there's not really a land bridge. It is kind of just an island. Peninsula appears to be a misnomer. I'm going to go towards this bridge, or this village, until someone tells me not to. I do hear some rats. Oh, we got a golden rune and an eye of yellow. What's up, guy? Boy, really biffed that, huh? There we go. Another eyeball just laying around. Behold corpse. Not wrong. Bridge ahead. I don't think that's true. And I guess it kind of used to be a bridge. We do not have any pants. We could go on a quest for pants. What's our income look like? We have 111 runes. We could attempt to sell some things and buy some pants. I believe that the merchant over here has pants. Oh, what up, rat? Do you want to contribute to the pants fund? Found pants are definitely sweeter, but there's not really a strong item drop option. Where could we go to find pants? Quest for pants. So, I mean, I suppose, well, nah, there aren't really a lot of pants wearers in Morn. They're mostly, what do you call them, guys? Misbegottens. There are pants wearers up by the gatefront ruins. Those guys, although they mostly drop their top armor, not really their pants. These guys wear pants. The, what do you call them? The tree guardian guys, they wear pants. We could try and get some from them. Let's see. Who else drops good pants around here? It's mostly soldiers and tree guardians. Alright, pants quest. Alright, we have a request to go talk to the ghost whilst on our quest for pants. Probably those guys up in the watchtower have pants, but there's like 2 of them, so that doesn't seem like a great value proposition. Demi-humans do not have pants. Excuse me. I'm looking for pants. Any pants from you? No? No. I don't have a... No. Discovery items just yet. Oh, is it pants? Nope, it's a sword spear. I do love the sword spear, but I am fairly certain that we cannot use it. No. So we continue riding northwards. You guys do not have pants. Going to visit the nice ghost. What do you have to say, ghost? The mausoleum prowls, cradling the soulless demigod. O Marika, Queen Eternal, he is your unwanted child. That's interesting, isn't it? What the fuck do you think that means? That's weird. Never really did think much about the sort of half carcasses that we find in the mausoleums. Sacred tear. Or, you know, you could poop on. Oh, you think that might refer to Godwin? That's interesting. We do not have enough to level up. We do have stuff for our flasks, which I'm generally going to use unless anyone stops me. Oh, let's actually, since we're thinking about the lore.
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
Are we interested? I'm interested. It seems like we're interested.
In Marika's own words, then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed, return to the lands between, wage war, and brandish the Elden ring.
Oh, this is about us.
Grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
Okay. Thanks, Melna. Let's look at this again. Cradling the soulless demigod. Do they all cradle a soulless demigod? I think that's the question. Say he is your unwanted child. That is interesting. I don't think there's any pants over here. I don't think skeleton men drop pants. Gilded iron shield. No time for you, skeleton men. You have other things to pay attention to. For example, technically, we have the stats for a Gilded Iron Shield. We do not have the stats for a Turtle Shield. But the Turtle Shield is a Turtle Shield. So, weigh in on which shield you think we should use, whilst I begin the quest for pants anew. What's up, fellas? You guys don't have pants, so I'm not really going to worry about it. There's a cave over there. I think it's just all... Oops, hey, it's you. Ow. Hey. Alright. It has been requested for us to use a shield which we are actually competent enough to operate. It is pretty cool. I do like this one. Yeah, I know that as long as Eggs is in the chat, we will have at least one vote for clubs. Uh-oh, 3 of them. Oops. Okay. That was maybe a little bit ill-advised, tactically. But we can give it another shot. Thanks votes that we imagined what these guys were doing before we interrupted them. Interesting, they do seem to be a little bit buried in the earth. So I suspect that they're, you know, communing with nature through the roots of their selves. What you're doing? You communing? Ow. Let's take a closer look. Oh, so you guys are just standing here. Oh, there's 3 of you. Jeez. There's 4 of you? No, that's a chinchilla. Hey, pup! Welcome to the chat. And welcome to Elden Ring by committee. If there's anything you would like us to do, just pipe up. Guidelines are down below the chat. Or down below the window. Oh, that worked. We are currently poisoned like an idiot, but looking to score some pants. These were the individuals who most immediately jumped to mind as folks who would drop pants. But they do get a little tricky when there's 3 of them at once, and we are still nude and wielding early weapons and having only put 2 points into strength. Alright, Eggs votes for a more cowardly approach. So we can definitely try some sneaking. We don't really have range per se. Oh yeah, see, now they're hidden. Yeah, he's buried in the ground. Like a weirdo do. Okay. That was a little more effective. So he's got a tree like some sort of deranged Bulbasaur. Which makes me think that he is... Oh! No, you're a chinchilla. I don't want to fight a chinchilla. That's a rule. Oh, it's a drop. It's a drop. We did it! Team, we did it! We got pants! Oof. Could not dodge out of that, however. The system does work. This is why bureaucracy is the truest form of humanity. Because now we can put on pants. How we looking? Not bad. Definitely pants. Oh, Eggs off to work again. Good luck, Eggs. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your guidance and your votes. Now we got some green pants. Some kicking gold shoe things. And I can abuse these old people. Thank you. You got some row fruits. Alright, gang. Where to next? We have some ruins and some churches. We got a swamp with a comatose witch in it. Oh, thank you. I do like being a conduit for democracy. Really goes along with my pathological conflict avoidance. There's a little shack over here with a merchant. You know, let's go get our runes back for starters. There's another tier in this church or the other church? Is it a 2-tier church? This one. The one by the Everjail. Alright, so we'll grab our souls and we'll head to the Everjail Church to get us another tier. Oh, excuse me, sir. 3 tiers in the peninsula. Dog. Some roly sheep. That's the next church. This is this ruin. There's a crazy faith side in this ruin. course, is our Everjail. Which one is this? It's the Weeping Everjail. I forget who's in it. If someone wants us to look, we can. This is the Fourth Church of America. And another sacred tier. Thank you, Rodrigo. Ah, the ancient hero of Zamor. Oh, we have enough. We have enough for a point of something. We could do a third point of strength. We could do a point of vigor. We could do a point of something else entirely. The vote is open. Or we could go buy something. A request has been placed very kindly for vigor. And I think that is a reasonable choice. All right. Hit points. You said there's a third tier? Is the third tier on the other side of the Tree Guardian Spirit, or is it somewhere else? Hey guy, you don't have a head. Uh-oh. You want to try it again? Oops. Oh, right, down near the demi-human queen. So we could go and chase... Uh-oh. We could go and chase another tier and a little mini-boss. Or we could do any of the number of things that are available to us here in the peninsula. I'll head in the direction of the tier, but of course, as always, feel free to shout out anything that you would like. We could, of course, try the Everjail. Oh, actually, we can't. This one is locked. So... Of course, whether we can defeat the demi-human queen is another question. We did not actually at any point go back to the church and get our wolves yet. That is another thing that we could do. There's those fellas. What's up there? That you can hop down over here without getting excessively flower poisoned. What have we here? Ah, got the Faith Knot Crystal tier. But we do not have our Physic yet. Oh, there she is. The lady herself. Whom we could try to fight. There's a church around here with another tier. Interesting. Interesting. of these places is or was a church. Oh, it's the one up near the Frenzy Village. That's right. So we can go that way. The Bear Cave is, of course, over here. If we wanted to do that, I can guarantee you that I cannot effectively smite a rune bear with our current loadout, but I would try if requested. We got this one, right? No, we didn't. Oh. Quite a ways there. Alright. So, we'll hop over here and see if we can find that. Another disembodied eyeball. Alright, Rat, I know you want it. Come get some. Oh, you want it too, huh? There's our town where our church is. I believe that the Grace is back. Hello, Rat. Here? Yeah, okay. Let's tag this. No, you followed me. Someone thinks he's a big man. Big rat. You're gonna come and sneak up on me once I get off my horse. We'll see about that. And they're really all just holding the pose, huh? The tearing out your eyeballs pose. Oh, the Flame Crest wooden shield. How does that compare? Yeah, I think the Morn thing is just misbegotten politics. So this is a slight decent shield upgrade. Puts us into medium rolling, but I think it might be worth it. I'll try it out, but anyone let me know if they wish me to trade back. It's a pretty cool shield. I do like the little flippy motion you do with these kite type shields. Flip, 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 flip. Flip, flip, flip. Alright, now we got some rats. What'd you go first, rats? Oh, you've been eating eyeballs, huh? How many more rats are in this church? 2 small, 1 large. Oh, hey guy, what are you doing? This whole series is very consistent with its rats and its dogs. Let's maybe put something in here to draw out some rats. Throw. Oh dang, that did a lot of damage. Uh-oh, got the big one. Oops. Oh. Boy. Went a little bit mad there, huh? Just a little bit mad? Wait, is this the stake of America that you brought me to? Seems pretty ridiculous. Of course, I also did just ride straight into a tree. Oh, oh! Okay. Let's try that again. This time, let's pay attention to the fact that everything here has madness attached to it. We'll just very carefully bait out the rats. Well, that jump attack did not actually work. We are out of kukri. Ooh! Got the crit on the rat. Yeah. Alright. That puts us just over 2 hours in our stream. So, we're going to grab the sacred tear. We're going to horse up. And we're going to go. We're going to use our sacred tear just so that we don't forget between this time and the next time. Hello, rat. So we're gonna go up, and we are going to go over here. To that. Do we have? Oh, we do have. We have enough for another level. So, before we log off for the afternoon, of course, we've been putting points into vigor and strength so far, but there's nothing that prevents us from putting points into anything else, from endurance to arcane. A strength for more weapons, a vigor for more life, a mind for more casting points we're not using yet, endurance for armor, all this other stuff for all the things we could do. Our last point was in vigor. So tentatively, I will put it there. If there are calls to do something different, we will so do. But at the moment... Oh! Call for endurance! Endurance is good. Does all sorts of stuff for us. So, if there are no final calls, endurance it shall be. Thank you all for joining us and participating in this first episode of Elden Ring by committee. I think we did a pretty good job. I might hop back on again sometime tonight if I'm feeling it. If not, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Again, thank you all for your participation and your support. I can almost get the gestures to work. Alright. Have a good afternoon, evening, or, some of you are in Australia, so God only knows what time of day or what season it is down there. Well, that's all. Thank you.